Hello, friend. Welcome to your reading. Love is within. Love is within. Not without. Not without. Love is within. Welcome to your reading. I wasn't going to film a reading today, and then I got kind of an intense sign in the park, which I'll get into in just a second. But I realized I needed to get right into this energy. The first card out is the third eye chakra. Yeah. Birds may be significant and be giving you significant downloads if they appear in your dreams, if they appear on your path. I don't mean to go on a tangent right away, but I was in the park today, sitting and just trying to take in some nature because I was feeling just a little bit off balance, and I saw this male sparrow start puffing up and kind of like doing a mating dance in front of this female sparrow who just kind of kept hopping away from him, and he was trying so hard, and I felt my heart like kind of cry out, and I was like, I feel so bad for this little sparrow, like trying his hardest and not getting anywhere. And I realized I was identifying with the male sparrow. And I was like, yeah, because I've been in my masculine energy. I haven't been living in the feminine energy. It's like I realized in that moment that it's more important now than ever in the current energetic climate to really figure out what it means to balance the masculine and the feminine energies within, and how to stay peaceful and serene and not because it's like it sets yourself up for failure to be out of balance. Anyway, so I had that download, and I was like, I have to tell the collective that I had this realization. So these two cards tie perfectly together. Look at the moon on his third eye, and this quote: we fix our eyes on not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary and what is unseen is eternal. It's I feel like we are having, as we, the collective, balance our energies, our intuition and our inner sight is becoming clearer and clearer. But it requires that very like fine balancing act in order to achieve this. How is everyone feeling? Like, leave it in the comments below. How's everyone liking the setup? Oh, by the way, I lit a candle for love today. It's been anointed with special oil, and there's a little rose quartz. So anybody watching this video gets that loving, self-loving, self-balancing energy from within. What else does the collective need to know about love and romance right now? Ho'oponopono. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Again, huge. This also reminds me of another quote in here from Corinthians: love beareth all things, believeth all things, endureth all things, and hopeth all things. It's like love, true love, real love, love of self, unconditional love can withstand any battle, any hardship. And it comes back to these fundamental statements and working together. And I know it can feel frustrating, but I feel like there's a level of clarity coming in right now that allows you to kind of see past that allows you to see past the ego and get to this place where you're willing to work together as a team with someone. Yeah, to get past this like external stuff, the social status, the career, the ambition, the achievements, the authority figures imposing stuff on you. It's like when you get to that self-loving place, that third eye, spiritual, truly loving, unconditionally place, this stuff, the accolades doesn't matter. It's like you get to this pure loving place, both within yourself and shining your light outward to other people, like the candlelight. Beautiful energetic read. I'm gonna pull some oracle. I'm gonna pull a couple cards on your person first, and then we'll get to oracle. Or my little Roots and Wings Baby Oracle deck. By the way, all the decks that I use are linked below. I always try to link. I check every single video, and I make sure to link all the decks that I use. What does the collective need to know about their person at this time? I feel like this third eye chakra energy is mirroring. It's mirrored for sure. What came out first is love triangle. There is another energy interfering in your connection and competition. There may be another romantic energy, but it also could be a group of people, a family member, friends. It could be anything. What does the collective need to know about this love triangle energy? What does the collective need to know about their person, please? Messages about love and romance with the person on their mind. I get the message that there is like a level of like comparison going on if you are in a true like love triangle situation. But it's like you can't, yeah, the other person, it's like what I'm seeing is somebody go like this. It's like there is no comparison. I know you're tired of hearing my excuses. All talk, no action. That may be the insight that they're having, is that they need to take a level of action because you are getting tired of whatever this is. But I'm just hearing like you don't, like there's no comparison. There's no comparison. Show me. What does the collective need to know about their person at this time? Love and romance. Yeah. See, what did I tell you? Look at that. There's also a lot of pink and purple energy right now coming in. Pink and green are both associated with the heart chakra. Purple is associated with the third eye as well as the crown and enlightenment, as well as inner knowing. There's also, if you're becoming impatient with your person, the Spirit wants you to know that there is an element of divine timing at play. There is something about not rushing the process, because, you know, I was thinking about this recently. It's like, would you rather have your heart broken repeatedly over and over and over again, or would you rather just have kind of one longer waiting period, and then it's like if somebody comes back in, they come back in correct? I feel like for me personally, the repeated heartbreaks would take you know, much more of a toll. It's like I'd rather wait and have it be right and have it be ready. So and have, I just heard responsibility. So somebody may be dealing with responsibilities. Somebody may have to tie up some loose ends with this. It may have to do with money or children. Or it's like they need to take responsibility for whatever they did to you, and perhaps an element with that, if they're coming to you with an apology, it's like they need to take responsibility. But I feel like your intuition scares me. How much do you really know about me? Like, I'm getting that they know that you know, and they are also gaining a greater understanding and clarity about your connection at this time, significantly. And I also feel strongly that your intuition is just being cranked up to 10. So you are having downloads, divine downloads at this time with stuff that isn't able to be seen. Like, you can't go hunting for it on social media. It's coming to you in divine understanding, internal understanding. It may be coming in dreams, or you may be hearing your ears ring, or you may be hearing messages from your person, or seeing. I've had you know, I've had and heard about people seeing like a text message bubble like pop up for them, and they like see their person texting them like in their mind's eye, in their third eye. So you may be having these like very intense downloads at this time, where you're gaining a better understanding for what's taking so long, why they're not taking action, what's going on here. And it's stuff that can't be seen. You can't Google it. Show me. What else do they, what else does the collective need to know at this time about the person on their mind? Until we make our shadows conscious, we will still continue. This is causing this. They're digging deep at this time. They're going inward to figure out why they hurt you, why they're not being honest with themselves and others. I feel like it's almost like they're hearing themselves talk to whoever these people are, and they're like, why am I saying that? Because it's not, I feel like there's so much of what is being said that just isn't true. It's not how they truly feel inside in their heart. And they know that. There is this inner knowing. And they're asking themselves these tough questions at this time, like why do I do that? They also, I feel, are balancing their masculine and feminine energies. Based on what I saw at the park, it's like they're questioning why they were so passive. If I want what I want, why am I not going to get it? They're honing in on and understanding what they want as well. Yeah, I just had just keep hearing, it's like no one compares to you. There's no comparison. No one compares to you. Show me one more message, please, for our collective, and then I'll switch decks. One more message. One more message, please. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, because the oil that I put on that candle smells so good. By the way, I'm thinking about, shoot, stop me if I said this before. I'm thinking about, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pop that over all this bullshit. Pardon my French. They're waking up. They're getting it. They really, really are, because of this divine guidance. Again, birds, significant at this time. I'm telling you. I'm just going to cover that up. Who needs that? What I was starting to say was I think I might start doing group manifestation candles on this channel. If that's something that you guys would be interested in, please go ahead and leave it below. I'd love to maybe get that going. I would do something like a big candle, and I would make sure to post pictures on the community tab, and it would be like super small, kind of like pay what you can to be on the list of names if you want to. And I'm thinking about maybe starting with like a money candle or like something like that. So let me know. Messages for the collective about love and romance. Messages for the collective about love and romance. I normally, whoa! Did you see all those cards? Okay, let me get the gist of what just flew out. Holy smoke. I normally like to do more like spiritual readings and then kind of get into the love and romance, but today with those sparrows, I just couldn't help it. Let's see here. Some of you may have big differences with your person that got on the way of things. Piscean energy. Yeah, here's what I'm getting. You for sure have some sort of spiritual connection with your person that's very obvious from this reading thus far. And you may have been in this chaser energy, but I feel like through this third eye chakra, like the download that I had earlier in the park, I feel like you're no longer in this energy anymore. And your withdrawing your energy is causing your person to go here and have this enlightenment and allow themselves to be guided toward you, because previously, because they're in this like inner turmoil, questioning, kind of going inward, it's like they've been kind of in two minds, right? And it's like they've been acting one way externally, but then it's like when they're alone, they feel completely different. And I feel like I'm gonna put this here because this is past energy. I don't feel like this is current. Well, they were kind of just doing their own free will thing. They weren't listening to divine downloads. They weren't listening to their ancestors. But it's like now they're in this kind of Piscean, deep, unseen, sort of watery, intuitive energy, and it's like they're getting it. It's like the differences don't matter. None of this crap matters. And I feel strongly it's like they want this new beginning with you. I really feel that way, but it is a matter of timing, and it's a matter of healing. That's very, very clear. Okay, I do love this deck. I do love this deck as well. And I love this little deck too. I feel like it's been kind of a weird week energetically. Let me know how you all have been feeling in the comments, because I know I sort of have been, I almost couldn't film a reading this week. It was kind of a rough one for me. What messages do the collective need about love and romance at this time? Kindreds. I feel like this is here. What messages about love and romance do the collective need right now? Community. Yeah. And here's the thing, Mother. That's interesting. It makes sense though. Oops, I lost one. Breath. This is beautiful. I think I'm just gonna cover this guy. What messages about love and romance do the collective need right now? Union. Yeah. I'm actually gonna put this here. The voice. It's interesting. That's been coming out for me personally a lot lately, and transformation as well. It's I don't tend to pull personal messages from all these decks like all the time, but held. Yeah. But expression, the throat chakra, for me personally, singing has been coming out a lot lately. So you all may want to sing in the shower, take deep breaths. Box breathing is a technique that has been taught to me for a long time, where you breathe in for a count of 4, hold it for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4, and hold that for a count of 4. And you just sort of keep making the box. You may want to do that. I feel like you may be experiencing divine relationships in unexpected places and communities right now. So don't isolate yourself, and yet also don't distract yourself, because You are doing really critical work right now in this area, as is your person. You are transforming at this time. You're preparing yourself for this union energy. And this energy is here of sort of the healing cocoon. The word on this card is held, by the way. It's like someone holding themselves, because there is a lot of hope here. Some of you may need to have a conversation with your mother, or you may have a mother wound that needs addressing. But I feel like God is sending you certain people, or your guides, or your ancestors are showing you, illuminating you certain people who are going to say things that are going to illuminate what you need to know here, what you need to heal here. And it's like you're going to find significant healing within a community. Some of you may find that through a religious organization like a church, through a dog walking club at a park, through your local library, through a theater club, a band if you're a musician. But it's something new, and it's something that's going to sort of push you in the right direction of healing and growing. So while this work is necessary and needed, don't isolate yourself to the point where you're missing what's meant for you here, because it's like there's this level of, yeah, look at all the birds, man. The parrot, these little birds, these birds, that bird. The birds are really significant right now. There's a significant level of hope right now in your love life. And in your life, which I feel like you need to bring balance into yourself on your own before. I kind of hate that, like, you have to love yourself before you can love someone else, because I don't even necessarily agree with that 100%. Because I do think you can love someone with your whole heart, even if you're still working on that self-love piece. You may not love them, like love them, in this healthiest manner. But I do think, I don't necessarily agree with the fact that you need to like do all your healing, heal every single wound, do the whole 9 yards before you can be in a relationship. I just don't agree. But especially if you are in kind of these spiritual relationships, often as you heal, as you transform, it's sort of your job to do that so that your person can do the same thing, so that you can begin again together. Yeah, I'm getting that significantly. What does the collective need to know about their person's energy right now? I'm going to go ahead and go to the tarot. What do they need to know about their person's energy right now in general? I guess we kind of already did that. How is the collective's person perceiving the collective at this time? How are they perceiving the collective at this time? How are they perceiving the collective at this time? The Two of Pentacles. They see you as super busy. I hate to cover things up, but that's where we're at in the reading. Tell me more, please. How are they perceiving the collective at this time? That wanted to kind of fly off. They're worried. If there is a love triangle situation, they feel very trapped, actually. I don't feel like here's what I'm getting. It's funny that it's Gemini energy and it's like the bars are there, because it's like they are seeing you from behind bars. They're perceiving you from a trapped place. They feel very trapped right now. That could be mental, that could be like within a relationship, that could be within you know, societal, something or other. Show me, please. How are they perceiving the collective right now? Yeah, listen. They perceive you as a bad bitch who is very busy, and they're just watching. They're like, it's like you're just out of reach. Like, you see how she's kind of like reaching for the sky? It's like they see you as this like powerhouse. I just heard this, like, it's like all your dreams are coming true and I'm stuck. Ooh. Golly. Well, 3 cards fell out. That's the most I take. So let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Listen. Communicate. If you're in no contact, communicating with you, expressing their emotions towards you, making a love offer is heavily on their mind. I'm not going to sit here and do time frames. I'm just not going to do it. But it's heavily on their mind. They may even be drafting. We'll see if Virgo energy comes out, because I feel like Virgo is very like, that's like drafting and deleting energy. But I do feel like they've gone multiple times to communicate with you. They're really heavily thinking about communicating. They may be even having dreams about making this love offer to you. Show me. What is their person heavily thinking about right now? What is their person heavily thinking about when it comes to the collective? Oops. 3 again. Yeah, listen, making things right. Libra energy, Virgo energy, like I said, drafting and deleting. Also, like, how long they've made you wait. This to me also is a confirmation that you might be in no contact with this person. Because Venus in Aquarius is freaking rough. Sorry if you have that placement. Womp womp. Yeah, there's an element of, it's like, I have to make this right. An apology. Justice is giving me major apology vibes. And 5 of Swords, it's like, I'm just seeing like the at all costs on this card. It's like, I'm also like, they're thinking about cutting people off too. Whoever is that love triangle energy that came out at the begin with, it's like, if they haven't been cut off yet, it's coming. It's coming for sure. I mean, this might be past, present, future energy for all y'all, but I feel like they are in sort of like some hesitation energy. The Knight of Wands can be kind of like wishy-washy, like back and forth, like, oh, I want to take action, I don't know how. Like, it's kind of like one step forward, one step back, kind of a teeter-totter. But it is sort of acting first, thinking later. So it may come, you know, if you are in a no contact situation, contact may come very much out of nowhere. They are also thinking about, if you have been intimate with this person, they're thinking about that. If you have not been intimate, they're thinking about what that might be like with you. It's a flirty and lustful energy. I wouldn't say it's the most intimate energy, but it is sort of like lusty. What is the collective's person next action toward the collective? What is their next action toward the collective? What is their next action toward the collective with this current energy? And remember, these readings are energetic snapshots. So you know, what comes out in the energy one day, overnight, the energy can be completely different. They can completely change. What's the next intended action towards the collective? That wanted to come out a little bit. So just think of it like a photograph. Like if somebody snaps a candid of you, they don't know. Just being honest. They don't know. They don't know how to approach you. Why? What I was saying though is, I feel like I wish more readers had sort of clarified this to me when I first started getting into tarot. The energy fluxes and changes very quickly. So what might be, you know, the energy one day, especially when it's minor arcana. I mean, justice is here, right? That's major arcana. So that's coming, that doesn't flux as much from day to day. But especially with all this minor arcana energy, it can change. Show me, why are they confused? Why don't they know what to do? Show me, why are they confused on what action to take? Why are they confused? I just heard, I've never felt this way about anybody. Damn. Collective, you're very important to this person. And even more than that, I know this is Mars and Pisces, which is one of my least favorite placements, if I'm 100% honest. I feel like, confirmation, they really respect you. And I know you might be like, where are you getting that from? But it's like, it's what I just heard. You're very important to them and they really respect you. And I know that's, oh my God. I wish I was like, that's really an earth sign energy. Look at that. That's it. That's why. It's like they respect you. And I feel like if there is a third party energy, it's like they don't respect that person, actually. They may actually look down on that person, so it's just easier. But with you, it's different. It's like they've never felt this way about anybody. That's why they don't know what to do. That's why it's like they're just watching from this place of like imprisonment. Like, hello? They feel really deeply for you, collective. And it's like I just feel like, again, it's like they see the vision of what they want. They see like the union of what they want. They just don't know how to get there. Sad for them. What does the collective need to know about this relationship? What does the collective need to know about this relationship? Pay attention to the red flags. Again, I feel like you might be getting a lot of downloads at this time. So do pay attention to the signs. If they're red flags, note that. And again, I feel like a lot of people leave comments on these readings like, I'm done. Screw this person. And like, respectfully, like, that's fine. Like, do it. Live your life. Move on. I mean, if you're truly tethered to this person with the red string of fate or, you know, whatever, then what's meant for you is meant for you. I just read the most beautiful quote from the Quran. I'm going to butcher this. What's meant for you will find you, even if it's beneath two mountains. What's not meant for you will not come to pass, even if it's just between two lips. Think on that. I do also feel like, though, first of all, that's confirmation that it's like, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, that clarifies that to me. It's like, live your best life here, because it's like they're still kind of stuck here with this 8 of Swords and 7 of Cups energy. But I do feel like this desire for conversation and honesty is coming significantly. And because it's like they do have these romantic feelings for you. Yeah, they do. They do. Just wanted to. Okay. Advice for the collective during this time, please. So this is kind of what I just said. Why worry about the monkeys if it's not even your circus? If you are watching them on social media, first of all, be aware that they are watching you on social media. That's significant in this kind of Queen of Wands energy. I don't know why I'm getting that you may want to limit your social media presence at this time. If you post, every 24 hours, you may want to wait 48. Or post pictures that are old. Don't post current pictures at this time. Yeah. Because I feel like the healing that you're doing, Archangel Raphael is about healing. I feel like the healing that you're doing at this time, it's not meant to be witnessed by everybody. Confirmation. More advice for the collective, please. This healing also, I feel like, is bringing that sort of masculine, feminine energy into balance within yourself in the beginning, and not looking to external validation for love. That was the sung affirmation at the beginning. Gosh, I completely forgot to talk about that. I've just sort of been on like on a spree. It's bringing those energies into balance within yourself so that you can love yourself to the best of your own ability. You. Not the house of vegetables again. Sixth house, house of health, daily routines, diets, fitness, general well-being. Yeah, there's this element of healing, and it's like the not sexy healing. It's not the bubble baths and the... Have you all watched Big Mouth? Bubble baths. I love that show. It's so funny. It's not the bubble baths. It's not the, cucumber massage. It's not getting your pretty nails done. It's kind of the like nitty gritty. It's doing the unsexy stuff when you really don't want to. And that's just, it's a privilege to witness that kind of thing, and it's not meant for everybody. It's not even meant for this person at this time if they're keeping their distance. Show me. What's the collective's advice during this time? What's the collective's advice during this time? By the way, if you're still here, thank you for being here. Please like the video if it's resonating and subscribe to the channel. I feel like we're getting super close to 1,000 subscribers. And that's my next goal. So share the video if you feel like somebody would like it. One more piece of advice for the collective. Yeah. I feel like the seeds that have been planted, there's the seed of life and the flower of life. And I feel like the seeds that have been planted are starting to blossom in a significant way. And I feel like you just kind of need to keep your head down for a little bit, keep to yourself for a little bit, maybe embrace the cocoon, but also like in safe spaces and communities. I don't know why I keep getting like the feeling of like a support group almost. Like it's like if you're in a support group or can find a support group, even if it's just like the comments of a YouTube video, like go like find your where is this? Like find your community there because it's important to not be alone during this time. That's what it is. It's like you need to know that you need to find balance for your mental, and to find people who also uplift you and stay at a positive vibration while you're going through a potentially tough situation. Find people who understand. Yeah. I feel like that's significant. Because like seeds require time in the ground being cared for before they can blossom into flowers. And it's like when you're watering a pot of dirt, like that's not the bubble baths, that's not the sexy stuff, that's not the whatever, that's like the work that you put into it. So I feel like it's understanding that the flower comes after the work. And that it is coming. Because I just feel it's like, yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like this person, it's like they like, there is some sort of divine guidance and intervention that is coming. There is some sort of miracle coming that is, you're going to be shocked. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. I do. Yeah. It's like you're going to be their priority, and it's going to happen sooner than you think. But also, not trying to be funny, I have recently gotten confirmation that not listening when spirit advises you of stuff, so like, you know, taking a little social media hiatus, kind of keeping to yourself, doing what you're supposed to do here, in the house of vegetables, possibly abstaining from alcohol. When you don't listen, honestly, it's not great. I experienced that firsthand with the old health, and that's part of why I almost wasn't able to film a reading this week. So thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please be well, take care, love on yourself, because the best person to love on yourself is you. Bye.